you struggling with your job search and you think your resume might be the problem? Hi, I'm Tammy Homegardner, career coach, best-selling author, contributing author to Forbes, and the founder of the Job Search School. And we want to talk about how your resume might be affecting your job search today. But before we get started on that topic, I want to let you know that this is just going to be a short video here, but I want you to make sure you write this down, and I'd like you to hop on over to my website at behiredfirst.com as soon as this video is done, and I want you to register for the presentation over there. It's completely free, it's presented by me, and I give you over an hour of awesome job tips, the kind of tips that you can actually implement as soon as you get done watching the presentation. So I don't want you to miss out. I've done that free of charge for you, so that is over at Be Hired First. Now let's talk about your resume. Most of the time when people are applying for job after job after job and they don't hear anything back, the first thing they think is the problem is their resume. Well, you are really very right on that. There are a lot of other things that can be going on, but the first thing that you should actually do is look to your resume. But what many people will do in this instance is just keep rewriting the resume. They'll write it over and over and over again, thinking that, they're going to hit the jackpot at some point, but they don't get any training on this. The other thing that people will do is they'll end up going and spending a ton of money on professional resume writers. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to pay a professional resume writer, but the thing that you have to be careful of is that that resume company is up to speed on today's job search, and unfortunately many of them aren't. This is what I mean. One of the reasons, and the main reason, that you're not hearing back when you're applying for job after job on the online job boards is because in today's job search, your resume will go through what's called an ATS, applicant tracking system. And that is actually a software that is meant not to help you in your job search, but it's actually meant to help the employer weed out potential candidates. So since it's a software, it is not a human that's going to be understanding of something that you've laid out in your resume. It's going to be looking for specific things. It's going to look for specific keywords, and those keywords have to do with the job title and the top skills for that position. When it finds those keywords, you get a high score. But it is also programmed to look for dates, things that are, for example, beyond 20 years. It's also going to look for those same keywords in your job descriptions, but the ATS is also looking for things to weed you out. So for example, if you have over 20 years of past experience on your job search, it's going to score you low. There are even some things in ATS systems that if it finds certain things, it will literally kick you out of the system and you are no longer in the running for that. And if you want to learn exact details about this, just hop on over to my free presentation at the website behiredfirst.com. All you have to do is register. It only needs your first name and your email address, and it will instantly let you into the presentation and share all of that valuable information with you. Now, these ATS systems are hard to crack, and a lot of the professional resume writers out there have not yet cracked the code. I do know from talking to literally hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of recruiters and hiring managers, because I have a pipeline to them with my years of experience in this industry. I also travel and go to a lot of the seminars where these people are, and I know the things that they're looking for in the ATS systems, and I can help you with that. And so that's why I said hop on over to Be Hired First, because it goes into much more detail of what should and should not be in your resume. So the big thing with your resume is, if you have tables and formatting and things that the ATS can't read, that also can throw you right out of the system or score you very low. So you may have the most perfectly written resume in the world, according to you and the people that are proofreading it. But if you've added columns, tables, all sorts of things that you've used formatting for, the ATS system isn't even able to read those sections. So it's either going going to skip those sections of your resume, or it's going to throw you out entirely. And these are the reasons why you're not hearing back. So when you just sit home and you rewrite your resume over and over again, you're just rewriting what you're putting in the resume, but you're not correcting the formatting problems and all of the problems that you might actually be having getting through those ATS systems. So you really need to take the time to learn as much as you can about this, and I go into it in detail over at BeHiredFirst.com. So I hope this helps you today, and I really look forward to seeing you over on the presentation. Have a great day.